This is 9 News, first at 5, with Brett McLeod.
Good afternoon. We begin in Sydney, where anti-Islamic protesters and human rights activists have clashed, despite efforts of heavily armed police at Cronulla Beach. The tense scenes come on the anniversary of the violent riots that rocked the area 10 years ago. Nine's Steve Marshall joins us now. Steve, can you take us through what's happened there today?
Yes, good afternoon, Brett. Well, this peaceful atmosphere here at Cronulla was certainly disrupted a couple of hours ago when two different groups arrived here harbouring two very extreme different views. The first was an anti-Islam group numbering about 100. They arrived here certainly telling us that they're against multiculturalism. They arrived singing pro-Australia songs, and they came here for a halal-free barbecue and to commemorate the 10th anniversary of those Cronulla riots 10 years ago. This is what two senior members of that group had to say to me about why they were here.
These things need to be said, and there's passions on both sides, and that's a great thing about living in a democracy. And Australia is a divided country now due to multiculturalism, and it's a nation within many nations, unfortunately.
People who come into this country need to understand that they have left their country to come and live in another country. They need to integrate, not segregate themselves.
Now, things got a bit nasty and a bit heated when a rival group, an anti-racism group, turned up unexpectedly. A number of police were on hand to prevent that group gate crashing the barbecue, but things did get heated and police did make two arrests when a number of clashes broke out. Realising that this group was not going to make it to confront the other group at that barbecue, the members of that anti-racism group then turned and took their march through the heart of Cronulla past disbelieving onlookers. They were chanting their slogans. A number of them had their faces covered, and you could see a small minority of their group was itching to cause trouble. Police then managed to usher them to the train station, where they were given free train rides accompanied by police out of Cronulla. Certainly there were no Cronulla locals involved in what took place here today, or very few indeed. This was taken place by two outside groups who came here to make their feelings known. Certainly no repeat of the riots we saw 10 years ago, those ugly riots, but certainly those racist feelings are still being harboured here today.
Steve Marshall in Cronulla, thank you. Dramatic pictures have been captured of an out-of-control fire which destroyed a home in Sydney's west. The blaze was so